Hello, my Mahjong friends. Welcome to the weekly Mahjong clinic. In this clinic, we're helping you improve your Mahjong game. Whether you're a beginner, intermediate player, or a maven, you'll want to know all about Mahjong and what it's like to be a beginner and 6 mistakes to avoid as you're learning to play Mahjong. And if you're an advanced player, intermediate, maybe be some kindness to these people and help them understand why they do certain things in the Mahjong game. Be inclusive. Watching this video might just improve your game as an experienced player as well as a very beginner. After the topic, we'll go and play on I Love Maj, so stick around. We'll review the topic and play on I Love Maj, where we can pick up on the basics, tips, and strategies all about Mahjong. Before we get started, please be sure to hit subscribe. It shows how much you love and support the Mah Jongg Class channel. And thank you for all those that show up each week at 6:30 on Tuesday to watch the Mah Jongg Class channel. Consider giving a like for the content you enjoy. Hit the like button. Share the video with fellow Mahjong friends and family so they can learn and grow. Comment. I love hearing from you all about Mahjong. Consider giving a thanks of appreciation for the Mah Jongg Class YouTube channel and email me. I love answering your questions and talking about Mahjong. Thank you again for all your love and support of the Mah Jongg Class YouTube channel, and I'm so glad you're here. We are all Mahjong obsessed because that's why we're here. And these 5 Mahjong shopping sites have given us the code Mah Jongg Class to get 10% off your shopping order. Be sure to click on the QR code or look in the description where you can get the link for each site. Oh My Mahjong has dozens of mats to dress up your table or to assist you in the core Mahjong rules. They have beautiful layered tiles, multiple colors, storage items, accessories, and entertainment items. It's a Mahjong version of this classic game of Mahjong. Hip Hip Mahjong, they offer special occasion mats, celebration tiles, and celebration mats for the holidays. They have jewelry, they have accessories, they have tiles for all occasions. Check out their birthday mat, I love it, and all their other mats are quite beautiful. Be sure to celebrate Mahjong each day with a Hip Hip Mahjong item. Head over to My Fair Mahjong, offers smiles and tiles. You'll enjoy their destination Mahjong tiles from New York City to Texas to Hawaii and more. Check out their mats that are stylish yet simple with a punch of color. These are perfect for those who are looking for a decluttered center and a surface with a simple design on the outside. They're easy to see and read your tiles without the clutter in the center. They offer racks, storage items, and accessories, and more. That's My Fair Mahjong. We have Bespoke Mahjong, who has amazing automatic Mahjong tables, storage items, accessories, mats, and tiles. From butterflies to cranes to leopards to dragons, beach to chalets, and pickleball mingled with Mahjong. Check out this fun site of color. I'm sure there's something you'll enjoy. Check out their 2026 Year of the Horse mat. And we also have the Charleston Mahjong Club. Offers colorful, whimsical tiles, leather game mats, and accessories made for your every game night or day that's unforgettable. Multiple club editions to choose from. They have the Yacht Club, the Ski Club, the Cocktail Club, the Hunt Club, full of horses if you're a horse lover, and they have their Country Club that offers a fun theme of pickleball and golf. These unique sites have something for everyone, so check them out. And below in the description, as I mentioned, is the links, and you can also scan the QR code. And don't forget to use Mah Jongg Class at checkout to get 10% off your order. Happy shopping! Now let's get on with our topic and learn and grow as Mahjong players. This week we're talking about 6 common mistakes to avoid as a beginner, and next week we'll get into as an advanced player or intermediate, I would say, what common things to avoid for them. So let's get into it and learn and grow as Mahjong players. One of the most common mistakes is about reading the card. And this is something you want to avoid as a beginner. They believe the colors on the card are what suits they need to use. they haven't double-checked the number of suits needed to create the hand. The color does not indicate what suit you should be using. However, if it's one color, it's one suit. If it's two colors, it's two suits. And if it's three colors, three suits. Count the number of colors, and that will indicate how many suits you have to use. Remember, we have 3 suits in Mahjong, bams, cracks, dots, and read those parentheses to help you along to avoid the reading the card mistake. Number 2, tile mistakes. People often think the flower is a 1 bam. The 1 bam has a bird on it and will always have a bird. That is not a flower, so don't confuse that. They often say, I don't know what dragon goes with what suit. So if you have the white dragon goes with dots, remember a bar of soap, dots look like bubbles. The green dragon goes with bamboos. So bamboo is the color green, so that's the green dragon. And the red dragon goes with cracks. If you crack your head, you'll have red. So be sure to understand what dragon goes with what. And you can also turn over the back of your card. The third line down will tell you what dragon goes with what suit. You can also take those colorful pens, and I'll link it in the description, that have the clicks on them, and you can write on the bottom of your card in red that cracks equal red. Use the green one, the green pen, and write bams equal green. And finally, I would use a black pen and write dots equal white. To clear up, often it's misunderstood about the use of the dual role of the white dragon. The white dragon matches the dot suit, so if it says matching dragon, you have to use the white dragon. The dual role of the dragon is also that it is used as a 0 in the 2025 section. 2025 also shows up in the Winds and Dragons section, 1 hand, and in the Singles and Pairs section, 1 hand with a 0. Oh, and I almost forgot this year, in 13579, there is 1 hand that you have to make the number 10, and you must use a 0. When you use a 0, the 0 is suit neutral. It is not a dragon, so whatever suit you're using, and if you need a 0, you have to use the white dragon. This is also referred to on the top upper left of your card. In red print, it talks about the 0 and the dragon being suit neutral. And finally, the mistake I find with tiles is miscounting of the tiles and not understanding how many tiles there are of each. Know how many tiles there are of each, and there are 4 of every tile, with the exception of flowers, that there's 8, and there's also 8 jokers. So keep that in mind. There's 4 of everything, with the exception of flowers, and jokers have 8. So review your tiles and make sure you clarify the image that a 1 bam with the bird on it is a 1 bam, and it is not a flower. Number 3, calling and exposing mistakes commonly made and we want to avoid as a beginner. Most beginners will call the moment they can instead of waiting when they're ready. What this means is they just want to be a part of the game, and they feel putting up exposures is important in order to be a part of the game. And what's even funnier is I'll say to someone, oh, what line are you going for? And they don't even know what line they're playing. So be sure that you know what lines you're playing and you're confident, because remember, once you put up that exposure, whatever you have has to be part of your line. So you have to play the line the exposure matches to. So they're often just putting up tiles to be a part of the game and not because it helps them achieve their winning hand that they're building towards. I'm exposing wrong groups. Remember, you can only call for a pung and a kong and a quint. You can't call to expose a pair or singles. And you might say, well, I don't even understand what a pung and a kong is. So there's the beginning part of learning. A pung, I always think of ping pong pung. And when you say ping pong pung, you're saying 3 peas. That is 3 peas in a pod. That is 3 tiles that are identical. The next thing is a Kong. Think of King Kong. King Kong has 2 hands and 2 feet. That's 4. So a Kong is 4 of a kind. It's 4 identical tiles. Read those parentheses and understand the words. Be patient when you're calling. Call when you must, meaning you know what hand you're going for, and it's maybe one of the last tiles to be discarded. You need to call it. And knowing the number of each tile will be helpful to avoid the mistake of maybe missing out on a tile. Let's move on to number 4. The common mistakes beginners make and we're trying to avoid are joker mistakes. I see a lot of misusing jokers for a single, a pair, or a group of singles. First, you must identify for yourself what is a single, what's a pair, and what's a group of singles. A single tile is just one tile. Example of a single tile is in line number 1 of we have a single dragon. You cannot use a joker there. What is a pair? A pair is 2 of the same. We cannot use a joker in a pair. An example on that same line, you have a pair of flowers. You have to use the natural pair on that line of 2 flowers. No jokers. Think of when you get up in the morning and put on your pair of shoes. You have to have a matching pair. You cannot substitute. So with a pair, no jokers. And a grouping of singles. This one may be a little more confusing because you start getting into, you're thinking it's a pung or a kong. Remember, a pung is 3 identical and a kong is 4 identical. A group of singles, a good example is the year 2025, line number 1, the grouping, the second grouping there after the flowers, it says 2025. Those are singles. You cannot use jokers there. Another example of singles is in 2468, line number 4. You have a 2, 4, 6, and 8 there in green. You cannot use jokers in there. Let's hop on over to consecutive run. Line number 7, you have 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No jokers in there. There's no groupings of pungs or kongs there. It's just a group pushed together of all different singles. In 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, you have the grouping on line number 5, 1, 3, 5. Those are singles, not a pung. You can't use jokers there. In Winds and Dragons, line number 2, you have 1, 2, 3. No jokers. That is not a pung. That's 3 individual numbers pushed together. In 3, 6, 9, line number 4, you have 3, 6, 9 in the middle there. Just single tiles pushed together. No jokers. And in the bottom category, singles and pairs, absolutely no jokers. And then the biggest one people want to use a joker with is when you're creating the word news, N-E-W-S. That shows up in line number 4 in Winds and Dragons and in 13579, line number 7. When you're creating the word news, N-E-W-S, a single N, a single E, a single W, and a single S, there are no jokers. You also want to avoid the joker mistake of understanding that number of jokers in the grouping can be made up of all jokers and want to know their names. Remember, we talked about pungs and kongs. Pungs, kongs, and quints. If you have a pung of something and you have 3 jokers, that can stand in for the pung of 4 cracks. If you have a quint of something, if it's a quint of 3 bams, that's 5 3 bams. Remember how many 3 bams do we have? We only have 4, so we do have 1 joker, but you can have 5 jokers stand in. A good tip is read the parentheses and understand what they're asking for prior to playing. So I suggest you build the hands, take out your set. We have a whole series on build the hands. You can type in and search for that on the channel, and I'll link it below. And also clear up when you can use jokers or not. And we kind of just went over that, so review this. And if you have any questions, drop it in the comments below because I'm sure you're not the only one. And you can email me if you'd rather have it one-on-one. So get back and understand the rules for jokers and the use of them and where you can use them. Common mistake number 5. I want to take back my tile I mistakenly discarded. Once you fully place the tile on the table, regardless if you named it or not, your intent is to discard and you cannot take it back. If you fully name it and don't even put it down on the table, it is still discarded. Your intent was to discard. You cannot take it back. Oh no, I discarded and I missed my joker exchange. Once you discard, as we just mentioned, either place it on the table or fully name it, you cannot pick it back up and do the joker exchange. It goes to the player next in turn, which is to your right, and they pick and discard. Oh, but I'm the next player and I want to pick up that discard to complete that joker exchange. Once it's discarded, the only time you can pick up a discarded tile is for an exposure. You cannot do a joker exchange. That tile is dead for a joker exchange. If you had a grouping that you wanted to put that with, Pung, Kong, or Quint, you could pick that tile up, but for a joker exchange, that tile is gone. She already discarded it. So remember, down is down or fully named, and no joker exchange. When the tile is discarded, you can't pick it back up. And finally, number 6, most common mistake to avoid is Mahjong mistakes when you call for Mahjong. More often than not, I get emails from people with screenshots of while they're playing on I Love Maj. And don't forget, if you play on I Love Maj, you can get 3 weeks free with the code CB. So don't forget to put that in there. And most often they send me the screenshot and they say, why isn't this Mahjong? Most common mistake is, we've already discussed, that they use a joker for a single or a pair, or they put it in their group of singles. And most often it's for that pair of flowers. You can't use a joker with a pair. Think of putting on those shoes. You have to put on 2 natural shoes. Another reason why it isn't Mahjong, the player mistakenly picked up a discarded tile and displayed part of a concealed hand. Now remember, we didn't talk about it now, but I'm sure your instructor or whoever taught you, on the far right on your card, there's values. And with those values, they have X's and C's. X's you could call for allowed groupings, but C's are called concealed or closed hands. You're never allowed to call for anything except for your last tile for Mahjong. So if you put up a grouping and you try to call Mahjong on I Love Maj or in a true game, you will not win because you exposed a concealed hand. If you do it during your regular game or even on the computer before you declare Mahjong, you can change your hand to find where that grouping will fit in an exposed hand. Don't forget to check over on the far right if the hand is opened with an X, meaning exposed, or concealed, meaning closed. Another reason why it isn't Mahjong often when I get the picture from everybody is they forget they're using the wrong card. Maybe they logged out and when they logged back in, they forgot to change the card. Usually it stays, but sometimes people forget and they're using the incorrect card. And this happens most of the time in April when you forget to change your card. So make sure you're using the correct card on the computer. It is set for the current year that we're using. B of number 6, I need 1 tile for the win. Often you forget that you can claim any tile that's discarded except for jokers, not jokers, to complete your Pung, Kong, Quint, and even those singles, pairs, and group of singles for Mahjong. So if somebody throws out your final S for news, you can call Mahjong. So often new players will avoid calling Mahjong thinking they can't because it's not a Kong. But if it's a single, pair, or group of singles and it's your last tile, you can call Mahjong when somebody discards. Not with a joker. Another way to win, and people forget this, if you pick up a tile from the wall and rack it, and then you say, oh, I can do a joker exchange. So you do the joker exchange and then you put that joker in your rack and that joker gives you Mahjong. You can say Mahjong. This is the perfect move to make in Mahjong. It's a self-pick then and you win double the points. And it's also known as a finesse move. So I hope you get that move in your Mahjong game. Wow, I often mistakenly say Mahjong, but I don't have it. When you mistaken announce Mahjong, as long as you haven't displayed any tiles, you can still continue to play. You can say, oh, never mind, I made a mistake. Or you say Mahjong, but I have a discard. If you have a discard, that is not Mahjong. Mahjong is composed of 14 tiles. When you have Mahjong, you will not have a discard. You'll pick from the wall, or you'll have called for something, and you will not have a tile to discard. So double check the hand on the card to the hand that you have displayed. If you have a discard, you don't have Mahjong. If you started to display some of your tiles and then you're like, oh, I don't have Mahjong, it is not Mahjong, and you cease playing the game and the other 3 players continue to play. Now, some people will give you grace and tell you to put back your tiles and continue to play, but no, if you're playing for the 10th time and you make that error, you cannot continue to play, and they should not give you grace. You should learn from your mistake. You're not allowed to expose your tiles unless you have Mahjong, and if they are exposed and you do not, the game is over for you and the other 3 players continue to play. So here's the fix. Playing concealed hand, be careful. If you're playing a concealed hand, this is a Mahjong mistake if you have exposed some. So highlight those concealed hands and make sure you don't expose any tiles when playing them. A tile discarded, except a joker, can be your final tile you can claim for Mahjong. As always, double check your hand before you expose all your tiles. If you display it, you no longer win that hand if it's not a correct Mahjong, and you're no longer in the game. If you have a tile to discard, you do not have Mahjong. Only announce Mahjong. If you only said I have Mahjong and then you're like, oh no, never mind, because you verified the hand, you can still play. I hope that by reviewing some of these common mistakes to avoid when learning Mahjong and beginner playing, that will help you in your Mahjong game. Now let's go on to I Love Maj and play a few games. I would love you to check out the home screen, because when you're on the home screen, there's a magnifying glass. And if you hit that, you can search for any topic so that you can get the basics, tips, and strategies on. And I have so many videos out there for you to enjoy. You can email me and ask me to send you the list. I would love to do so, of the topic of your choice. While on the home screen, you can also hit the subscribe button, as well as hit join to become a channel member. Check out the channel members. There's 3 levels to choose from. Please consider becoming a Mah Jongg Class channel member. And thank you to those who are already here that are my channel members. I appreciate everyone showing up each week on Tuesday evenings at 6:30 to join Mah Jongg Class and view the videos and learn something new or enhance your skills. As we go on now to play on I Love Maj, you can go on also and give your hand a try. Use the code CB to get a 3-week trial. This is for free at registration. Put in the code CB and you can get 3 weeks for a trial. Normally it's only 2 weeks. With the code CB, you get it for 3 weeks. You can also scoop up this offer by scanning the QR code or going in the description below and hitting the link. Let's go on to I Love Maj. On I Love Maj, we're going to play Game Launch, Play with Bots, Official Game Advanced. Remember last week we talked about we can change our theme in the background. I'm going to go with Forest Green and start our game.
Charleston.
Sort by suit, look for your pairs. We have 6s, we have 3, 6, 9. That looks pretty good. We could play 2, 4, 6, 8, but we're missing the 4. We do have a lot of 2, 4, 6, 8s. So maybe we could straddle to see what we get. We could play 3, 6, 9 or 2, 4, 6, 8. And let's get rid of the north, the south. 3, 6, 9. I'm going to get rid of this 6. Oh, they're going to really play with us. We can get rid of the 4, the 7, and this 8. I don't think we're going to play 2, 4, 6, 8. The 4, the east, and the 2. Kind of like 3, 6, 9. Let's continue.
Second,
The north with the 7 and the south. I'm going with 3, 6, 9. The 8, the 7, and the 8. Although the 8 is our second pair, excuse me. The 8 is our second pair. We have 6 and 8. I'm going to stay with 3, 6, 9. I'm going to get rid of that 8. A 2. At 8. And let's sort again. So we have 3, 6, 9 in one suit. And then 3, 6, Let's look at the dragon hands. The dragon hands is line number 3. We could use 6s with matching dragons and 6s. We don't have the right dragon. We can do hand number 6. 6s with 1 green, 1 red. We don't have a white. I think I'm going to get rid of, if I do 6s, I'm going to get rid of this 3 dot. Let's see what happens.
Courtesy pass.
Nothing. So we're going to do 3 tiles to courtesy. I'm not picking a hand yet. I was just trying to whittle down tiles. I don't know which hand I'm playing. We're still in the 3, 6, 9 section. We did not get anything in that pass.
8 dots.
We're going to wait for tiles to push us towards a hand. So we're looking for any 3, 6, 9, and we can get rid of everything else.
7 bam. 3 dot. 7 dot.
1 3 dot went, which is the one we had passed.
7 bam. West.
We have another 6.
dot.
Wish we had a joker.
5 crack.
Because there's also in 2, 4, 6, 8, line number 7, we could do 2 flowers, 6s and 6s with opposite dragons.
8 dot. 4
There's
crack.
a 9. We
4
want
dot.
that.
4 dot. 8 bam.
7 we
7
don't
crack.
need.
5 bam. 5 dot. 2
I don't
crack.
think we're going to be using these dragons. We probably can get rid of them.
Green. 1 crack.
We could play with the bottom hand, but we don't have any flowers. With matching dragons.
3 bam.
No jokers. A
Crack.
3 and a 6 are already gone.
4 crack. West. 1 crack. 2 dot.
Another 9. I'm going to get rid of this green.
Green. 2 crack. Red. 5 dot. 2 bam. 8 bam. 7 dot.
Looking for 3,
9
6,
dot.
9. Can't call anything.
7 dot. 3 crack. 4 crack. 8 bam. 7 bam. Flower. 5
Flowers are going out.
9
We could
bam.
use some flowers. If I call this, I don't know what hand I'm playing. I'm not ready to call. Sorry. It's terrible.
West.
You're not just going to call to
dot.
call, because if I put out 4 9s and then I
So.
need 3 9s, what am I going to do?
So. South. Call. 6 bam.
Souths are up.
9 dot. 8 crack. Call. 9 dot.
8s. We could play 3, 6, line number 1 with 6, 9. Let's get rid of this 3. I
crack.
don't think
Joker
we're using
swap.
these dragons. Oh, geez, Louise. Amstead just won. Line number 3, 4 flowers, 1, 2, 3, but he played 5, 6, 7. Oh, congratulations to Amstead. No one gave it to him. He picked it on his own. Annie was playing north and south with 1s. Kurt was playing 2, 4, 6, 8, line number 1, 2, 4, 6, 8 in 2 different suits, bams and cracks. That's a bummer. This was a little bit coming together just as Amstead won. But we still have 3 more games. We'll give it a go.
First Charleston.
Sort by suit. We have a pair of 1s. We have 1, 3, 1, 3. Let's get rid of this 7. 1s are odd, so that would be with north, so we don't need the wests. And I don't know if we need these dragons unless we play all 1s. I'm going to get rid of the north. You know somebody's going to play wins. Keeping all 1-3s. 1-3-5 maybe. Picked up a 3. Let's continue.
Second Charleston.
A 4, a 4. I'm going to get rid of this 1. I'm thinking 1-3-5. An East, a 9, and a 7, a no. Looking for 1-3-5.
Courtesy pass.
There's 5. So we play 1-3-5 with matching dragons. Maybe get rid of this 3. I think we get rid of those 3 tiles. A 2, a north, and a 3. They only wanted 2, so we can keep that 3.
So.
A 9 and a 7 we don't need.
Flower. 4 bam. 9
Oh,
bam.
finally a joker.
9 dot.
That's what they look like.
Flower. Flower.
Not calling for anything
7
yet. I
bam.
want my hand to
Dot.
develop.
North.
There is a
back.
hand 1-3-5 with opposite dragons. We have matching. There is a matching dragon hand, line number 3.
9 dot. 4 bam.
There's also the concealed hand, 2 flowers, 1-3, 1-3-5.
7 dot.
I don't think we're going to play opposite dragons, but let's get rid of the red.
Red. 9 bam. Red. 2 crack.
We
Two
maybe
bam.
could have went with all 3s.
4 dot. 9 bam.
Oh, another joker. Maybe we can play that 1-3-5 with matching dragons, line number 3. We're ready to call. We need more 5s. I'm going to get rid of the 1.
1 crack. 6 bam.
In case we
North.
jump over to 3s if we get more
6
3s.
4 dot. 2 crack.
Leave your
5
options
bam.
open. There's the 5. That's the first one, so there's still 2 more.
2 dot. 6 bam. 7 bam. 2 bam.
I'm looking at hand number 3.
9 dot. 8 dot. 3 bam.
In that hand, we need 3 bams, so let's call for the 3 bams.
Call. 3 crack. 7 dot. 2 dot. 8 dot. 8 bam. 1 dot. Call. 6 dot.
1s are over on the left.
Call. 4 crack.
Ooh, and 6s. Come on,
Joker
jokers.
swap. North. 9 crack. East. 6 crack. 7 dot. 2 dot. Joker swap. 3 crack.
Oh, somebody got
4
one of the
bam.
jokers.
East. 7 bam. 9 crack. 5 crack. Soap. 7 dot. Red. 5 dot. 5 bam.
That's the second 5 bam. We can use the joker to get it. Let's ignore it because I would like another. We got 3 bam.
9 bam. 5 bam.
Now we have to call it. That's a must. And I want the Kong.
Call.
We're a joker
3
short.
dot. 4 bam. 4 crack. South. 8 dot. 9 crack.
We need that 6 dot so we can get the
5
joker
dot.
across the way.
4 crack.
And there it is.
Joker swap. 3 dot. 4 dot.
We have to get rid of this flower. Yikes.
5 crack. 3 dot.
5 dot.
5 dot. 7 crack. Green.
A call for the pung.
Call.
And now they have to know what hand we're going for.
Red. 7
We need a
bam.
joker.
3 dot.
We didn't even
Green.
need to call for that.
6 dot. 5 dot. 2 dot. 7 crack. Soap.
Bummer.
West.
I think it's going to a wall game.
Flower.
Unless we pull it.
2 bam. Soap. Joker. North.
Oh, no joker
South.
here. Come on.
Joker.
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 Oh, everybody's
9
just throwing
dot.
their jokers.
8 crack. 8 bam. East. south.
Oh, no. The end. Throw your joker. Don't throw a tile because it can give someone Mahjong. So I'm going to discard my joker.
Wall game.
We got a wall game. That's a win for me. I wasn't going to win anyway, so I had discarded my joker so no one could win. If I threw the 8, it could potentially give someone Mahjong. In this case, nobody needed it. Let's look around at everybody's hand. Kurt was playing consecutive run, line number 7. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pairs of 1s. So that has to be 1s and 1s. He needed a 1, bam, which I had. So we were in competition. Annie was playing Winds and Dragons, line number 6, which was east and west with 6s. She broke up her hand. Guess she was nervous about me. She had the 1 bam. Amstead was playing consecutive run, line number 7. That's that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But he was playing 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 with pairs of 8s. So he needed 8s and 8s. That's a win, sort of, when you win a wall game. On to the next game.
First Charleston.
Sort by suit. We have no pairs, but wow, look at those jokers. I'm going to hold on to the jokers and maybe play 2025 because we have a soap, but no 5s or other 2s. We have 2 8s. I don't know. Hold on to one of the 8s, or we can play. Let's see what we got. Oh, we got another 2, and we got a north. I'm going to get rid of the 3, the 8, and the 8. A 6, a 1, we got a 2. We can play one of the winds with 2, 3, line number 2, and quint. I'm going to get rid of the white. Got a south. Let's continue.
Second Charleston.
I'm going to do 5, east, and north. We got a red, a 4, and a 5. I was thinking 2025 for a blip. A west, a 5, and a 3.
Courtesy pass.
3 more tiles. 7, 4, and 9.
4 bam.
And we got the north and east back. I was trying to get a bunch of wins with 2, 3, or 1, 2 to play line number 2.
So
Let's see how this plays out.
6 dot. Call. So
Oh, Amstead out with the 6s
6
already.
crack. 5 crack. 8 dot. 4 bam. 5 crack. 4 bam.
And there's a joker for
Joker
us.
swap.
Let's try that
6
quintan.
bam. 7 crack.
We're going to do souths with 2s, and then we need the number 1 or 3 with south.
2 crack.
I'm going to call the 2s for a quint.
Call.
Let's be brave. I don't think I've played a
West.
quintan in a very long time.
2 bam. North. 2 bam. North. 3 bam. 5 dot. 5 crack. 3 bam. 4 crack. 2 bam. 3 bam. South.
Looking for a 1 or 3. There's 1 south. I'm going to call it and do my Kong.
Call. North. 4 dot.
Let's see how this plays out. Maybe we'll get the 3s. Oh, there's a 3. We're not going to play a 3. I'm going to discard the 1. Maybe
1
somebody
crack.
else will discard the
7
3,
dot.
and then we'll have Mahjong.
8 dot.
Since
7
it's already
dot.
out there, that's my thought process.
Flower. 5 bam. Joker swap. 1 bam. 1 bam. 9 crack. 7 bam. 2 dot. 1 bam. 3 dot. Call.
Come
Flower.
on, 3.
1 dot. West.
Crazy with all those jokers.
4 bam. 9 crack. 8 crack. East. 8 bam. Call. 6 bam.
Oh, we can get a joker swap.
Flower. 1 dot. 1 dot. west.
Come on,
9
3.
bam, 2 bam.
I
9
think
crack.
anybody else has jokers. We almost have
7
them all.
dot, call, 1 crack. 9 bam,
Don't forget the 7 up there. Don't miss out on those joker exchanges.
2 dot, 4 dot. 3 crack.
We got it! We got the quint! That's exciting. I don't know if I've played a quint in a long time, but we had 3, 4, 5 jokers. Don't forget we had a south and somebody exchanged it. So we just went on a quint. I mean, we could leave for the day, right? We won a wall game and a quint. That's beautiful. How exciting. Don't ever give up. Just challenge yourself and try. I think it's more fun when you win on a super hand. Let's look around, and Kurt was playing consecutive round line number 7, which is that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He was playing 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 with 8s and 8s because he had the pair of 8s. Annie was playing 1, 3, 5, 7, 9 on line number 6, the second half 5, 7, 9 with opposite dragons. She was well on her way. She needed a 9 dot or a 7 dot. She could have moved it around. Although I think she had the 7s exposed. I don't remember. Amstead's playing 3, 6, 9, line number 1, the second half. 3 and 6 in one suit, the number 6 in another, and the 9 in the final suit. Good for him. On to our final game. I don't know how you could top that. Maybe with a singles and pairs hand. We have 3, 5, 7, 5, 9. Let's keep all the low numbers. And this odd hand in singles and pairs, let's just look at it, is 1, 3, 5, 7, 9 with pairs at the end. Line number 5 in singles and pairs. We could try it because we got the 9s. Let's pick up these 5s. Well, we got a 7, we got a 1. I mean, can we get a singles and pairs hand? Let's get rid of, we need those. 1, 3, 5, 7. Oh, we don't have the pairs of 9s, but we have 9s and 9s. We're only passing 2 to the left because we have no other tiles to pass. And we got a 9. I'm going to not continue the Charleston. Crazy. So I'm stopping it.
Stop.
And I'm only doing 2 tiles, the 9 dot and
Flower.
the 2. I guess they didn't exchange with me. I missed that. Unless I messed up, but I don't think they did.
Flower. Flower. 8 crack.
Let's play that singles and pairs hand.
2 bam. 4 crack.
Prioritize your discards. I'm going to hold on to that other 9 as long as I can. I'm not calling for anything. 1 9 just went out, the 9 crack.
8 dot. So 5 crack.
And if those 9 bams go out, then we're done for.
East. Flower. 7 dot. 6 crack.
So we need a pair of 9 bams and 1 9 crack. And a 5
crack.
bam.
2 crack. 1 bam. 2 crack.
I don't know if we'll win on this. We got more wilds.
5 crack.
Maybe we're
1
changing
bam.
our hand now that we have a bunch of wilds. We have 2
1 dot.
wilds.
2 crack. West. 2 bam. 4 bam. 8 dot. 6 dot.
Let's keep going until we have to change it. We got a 3 dot. We don't need that.
6 crack. 3 bam. 7 crack.
5 dot.
5 dot. North. Call. 7 dot.
And he's got norths up
1
there, huh?
crack. South. 8 dot. 7 crack. 3 dot. Red. 4 crack. Red. 1 dot. So 7 crack.
We'll see. I'm trying
9
for the
crack.
singles and pairs hand. Oh, there goes the other 9 crack. I think there's 1 out already. This is the second one. If 1 more goes,
8
we're going to have to change our hand.
8 dot. 4 bam. 3 crack. 2 bam. East. 5 crack. Soap, 4 crack. Green, 7 crack.
I can't call for
East.
anything, so that's why I'm just
So.
clicking away here.
Green, 3 dot, 7 dot, 2 dot.
And our BAMs haven't gone out
3
yet,
bam.
which possibly means somebody else is
9
playing
bam.
it. Oh, there goes a 9 BAM.
West. 1 crack, 7 dot, 5 crack, 8 crack. 2 bam, west. 4
This might be a
bam,
wall game too.
5 bam,
Is that the second 5 BAM?
south. Call, 6
I did
crack.
know he needed the south. It's fine.
Mah Jongg.
Ugh, he didn't win, somebody else did. But that was fun to try for that singles and pairs hand. Our tiles was still out there. Kurt played line number 6 of consecutive run, 4, 5, 6. He used, for his pung of 4s, he used all jokers, which is a valid hand. And he did opposite dragons. Annie played north and south with 9s. We were in competition with our, yikes, darn it. We needed those 9s, just as she did. So that would have, we were in competition. It wasn't going to happen. Amstead was playing 2, 4, 6, 8, line number 1, 2 and 4 in one suit, 6 and 8 in the other. He had a bit of ways to go, but we were never going to get ours. Annie had it. But it was good to try and to get that hand in our brain. So next time we play, we'll remember that hand. So that's 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, all in pairs with pairs of 9s and 9s in a different suit. You could have done it with other numbers, but we got 9s, and that's how I started. Thanks, Annie, for holding my tiles. Let's look at the leaderboard. And I'm in first because I got that great quint hand and 10 points for a wall game. Amstead won 1. He got 10 points for the wall game and a hand he won for 35 points. And so did Kurt. Annie discarded, I think, 2 times to someone. So she got a negative 10 each time. And she had a positive 10 at one time for a wall game. So she's down to negative 10. Annie's not a good day for her. I want to thank you for being here and showing up each week to watch Mah Jongg Class YouTube channel. Don't forget to give thumbs up for the content you enjoy. I hope you enjoyed this one. All about beginners and some mistakes they made and we want to avoid, and maybe some things they didn't remember, and this refreshed them. And it might even help you in your game. Again, if you enjoyed it, thumbs up. Type in the comments below maybe something as a beginner that you wish you would have remembered and you kept making the mistake. You'll get better someday, I promise. Don't give up. Mahjong is a great game to play, so enjoy it and keep practicing and watching the videos. Practice on I Love Maj. Use the code CB. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye. See you next week at 6:30, Tuesday evening.